and welcome back. I'm Emma, and today's episode might just make you want to cancel all your plans.
And I'm Ben, and today, I have to ask you something first.
Go ahead.
Do you like rainy days?
Oh, I love rainy days. Like, genuinely love them. Give me a blanket, a cup of tea, and a good movie, and I am done. I am not moving.
See, I used to hate them. When I was a kid, rainy days meant no football outside. It was the worst.
And now?
Now I'm an adult, and rainy days mean I have a perfectly good excuse to stay home and do absolutely nothing.
Growth. That's real growth, Ben.
Thank you. I'm very proud of myself.
So today, we're going to talk about the perfect rainy day. And while we do that, we're going to cover some really useful vocabulary and grammar, things you can actually use in real conversations.
And we're going to go from very simple, like A1 simple, all the way up to B1. So whether you're just starting out or you've been learning for a while, this episode is for you.
Let's get into it.
All right, let's start with the basics. What do you see and feel on a rainy day?
Okay, so the first word is rain. Very simple, right? It's raining outside.
And we also say rainy, like today is a rainy day, or I love rainy weather.
Rain is the noun, rainy is the adjective, and raining is the verb form we use when it's happening right now.
So it rains a lot in November, that's a general fact, but it is raining right now, that's what's happening at this moment.
Exactly. We'll come back to that in a bit, but for now, more rainy day words.
Clouds? Look at those dark clouds.
Thunder. That's the loud sound in a storm. Did you hear the thunder last night?
Oh, I did. It woke me up at 3 in the morning. My cat panicked.
Poor thing.
She was not okay.
And then we have lightning. That's the bright flash you see in the sky. The lightning was so bright it lit up the whole room.
And one more. Puddles. Those are the small pools of water on the ground after it rains.
I still jump in puddles.
You do not.
I do every single time. No regrets.
Okay, moving on.
So let's talk grammar, and I promise it's not scary.
We're going to look at two tenses, the simple present and the present continuous, and rainy days are actually a perfect way to understand the difference.
Okay, so simple present. We use it for habits, for things that happen regularly, for facts.
Like, it rains a lot in London. Is that a fact?
It is absolutely a fact. I lived there for 3 months, and I think I saw the sun twice.
Twice?
Maybe 3 times if I'm being generous. Anyway, it rains a lot in London. Simple present. That's a general truth.
Now compare that to it is raining right now, present continuous. We use is raining because it's happening at this specific moment.
The structure is subject plus is plus am plus are plus verb with ing.
So it is raining, the clouds are moving really hard, the wind is blowing really hard.
And to make it negative, just add not. It is not raining anymore. Or the short version, it isn't raining anymore.
Let's practice. I'll say a situation and you decide simple present or present continuous.
Let's go.
Okay, every winter it snows in the mountains.
Simple present, snows. It's a general fact about winter.
Good. What about look outside? The snow...
The present continuous, the snow is falling because it's happening right now.
Perfect. One more. I always drink hot chocolate on cold days.
Simple present, I drink. It's a habit. It happens regularly.
And honestly, same. Hot chocolate on a cold day is non-negotiable.
Hard agree.
Okay, so now that we know how to describe what's happening outside, let's talk about what we'd actually do on a perfect rainy day.
And here we're going to introduce would. This is great for B1 learners especially.
We use would to talk about hypothetical situations, like things you imagine or prefer. What would you do on a rainy day?
I would make a big cup of coffee, put on a cozy sweater, and watch movies all day.
See how it sounds? It's not I do this. It's more like a daydream, a preference. I would do this if I had the perfect rainy day.
The short form is I'd. I would equals I'd.
So I'd order pizza, I'd read a book, I'd call my best friend and complain about the weather.
That's so specific.
I know exactly who I am.
So let's build a perfect rainy day together, and we're going to use would and wouldn't.
I'll start. On a perfect rainy day, I would make breakfast at home, like actually make it, not just grab something. Eggs, toast, the whole thing.
On a perfect rainy day, I would put on music, something soft, and I wouldn't check my phone for at least an hour.
That would be amazing. And I wouldn't go outside unless I absolutely had to.
Same. I would stay in, stay warm, and just slow down.
And that's the grammar in action. Would for positive, wouldn't for negative. Simple question. What would you do? Simple answer, I would or I wouldn't.
Try it yourself. Pause the episode right now if you want, and say 3 things you would do on a perfect rainy day. Use would, use at least one feeling adjective, and use either simple present or present continuous somewhere.
Seriously, pause, practice out loud. It works.
Let's slow down for a second and talk about feelings, because rainy days bring up a lot of different emotions for people, right?
They really do. Some people feel cozy. That's a great word. Cozy. It means warm, comfortable, relaxed.
I feel cozy when it rains. The house looks cozy with all the lights on.
Some people feel calm, like the rain helps them relax.
Some people feel sleepy, which is very real. There's actually something about the sound of rain that makes you want to close your eyes.
And some people feel sad or melancholy on rainy days, and that's okay too.
Melancholy. It means a kind of gentle sadness, not dramatic, just quiet.
The rain makes me feel a little melancholy. That's a beautiful sentence, actually.
It is. Language is cool like that.
So we have cozy, calm, sleepy, melancholy. And here's a little grammar tip. After feel and look and seem, you use an adjective, not an adverb.
So, not I feel cozily. That's wrong. It's I feel cozy. The adjective describes you, not the action.
Same with it looks beautiful outside after the rain, not beautifully. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to end with a little story, a short one, and it uses everything we've talked about today.
Calm. Listen carefully. We'll read it slowly.
It is raining outside. The sky is gray, and the streets are full of puddles.
She feels cozy and calm.
She would like to stay home all day. She wouldn't go anywhere if she didn't have to.
She makes a big cup of tea, puts on her favorite playlist, and sits by the window.
Outside, the thunder rumbles softly. She doesn't mind.
It rains a lot where she lives, and she loves it. I love that story, mostly because it's basically me.
Yeah, I wrote it with you in mind.
Ah.
All right, let's do a quick recap before we go.
Today we covered rainy day vocabulary: rain, clouds, thunder, lightning, and puddles.
We talked about simple present versus present continuous, general facts versus things happening right now.
We practiced would and wouldn't for talking about preferences and imagined situations.
And we looked at feeling adjectives: cozy, calm, sleepy, melancholy.
If you want to practice, try this. Write or say out loud 5 sentences about your perfect rainy day. Use would, use at least one feeling adjective, and use either simple present or present continuous somewhere.
That's your homework. No pressure, but it really does help.
And if you have questions, you know where to find us.
Until next time,
Stay warm
stay curious.
and keep going. See you next episode.